Hello, my name is Frauke Galia from the Smell Gym. Today I'm going to show you a easy exercise you can do with everyday items in your home. Specifically, today we're going to be focusing on citrus fruits, the kind that you can get in your grocery store. And what we're going to be focusing on today to help build our smell muscle, our nose, is by doing some odor discrimination. So telling odors apart. So it might seem really straightforward, but you'd be surprised how many people have a difficult time telling citrus fruit apart, the odors, that is. It's easy when you're just looking at them, but as soon as you close your eyes, it can be a little harder. So there's a couple things we can do. The first thing I want you to do is just get yourself some fruit. I have here a grapefruit, an orange, a lemon, and a lime. Very basic fruits. And all four of them have been cut up so I can easily smell them. And what I want you to do to begin is simply smell each one by closing your eyes. Just let your brain get to know, build some olfactory memory of what the item is that you're smelling. So you're not cheating or anything. You're just simply saying, okay, here I have a grapefruit. I know this is a grapefruit. I'm going to close my eyes and I'm going to focus on the smell. And you only need to take little bunny sniffs. So just, like as if you were a bunny. All right, so that's the grapefruit. Now I'm going to smell the orange. Close your eyes. All right, next is the lemon. And finally, the lime. Very straightforward. So now that we've kind of built a little odor memory of each of these odors, the next thing I want you to do is close your eyes and I want you to just mix them up a little bit. Now, of course, because we know the size of things, that'll probably give us a little bit of a clue. If you have somebody else that can help you out so that you don't have to feel these things, then obviously that's even better. But we're going to keep our eyes closed, and now I want you to try to see if you can identify what each of these odors are. We're going to keep our eyes closed and smell each one. Orange, lime, grapefruit, and lemon. Again, if you can find somebody who can do this for you and set it up so you don't actually even touch the items, that's even better because the size does give it away a little bit. But here's another thing you can do. So we're talking about odor discrimination. So we're trying to tell things apart. And a really good exercise you can do is try to find some parameters that are on one and the other spectrum. So one that I like to use a lot and that's very simple is on the brightness spectrum. So very bright to very dark, let's say. So brightness just means is how much does it come alive? And citrus fruits are very lively. So they do come alive and sometimes it can be difficult to tell those citruses apart. So go ahead and smell each one and decide which one is brighter than the other. And I want you to line them up. Just start taking 1, 2 together and so for me, the lemon is slightly brighter than the grapefruit. So I'm going to put that on the outside and grapefruit is here. Now let's see if I take lemon versus lime. So for me, the brightness is coming through from its sourness. It's spikier to me. Whereas the lime has something rounder about it, which still means it's bright, but it's not as bright as the spiky lemon, if that makes any sense. Now, grapefruit has a very sweet smell. So if I were to compare that to the lime, I'd leave it where it is. I actually think the lemon is still the brightest, the grapefruit second, and the lime is third. Let's see what happens when we bring the orange in. Oh, this one's beautiful. This one is very bright. I'm going to compare it to the one that I think is the brightest right now. Yep. There's more lift coming from the orange for me, so I'm going to put that one on the end. If I compare the orange to the grapefruit, yep, there's more vibrancy coming through here. It's just slightly bigger. And so I'm going to put that one at the end. Now, lime is really beautiful. It's got something salty about it, even though there's no salt in it, right? But it's got something that's more round and rich. And bright to me is this burst that goes upwards, as opposed to richness that is round. These are just my descriptions. You might feel differently. There's no right or wrong here. I just want you to start thinking about odors and kind of putting them in different places in your mind. So here, these are my final orders. For me, the orange is just really bright. So I thought that would be a fun exercise to try. Try it at home. It's all about odor discrimination, telling things apart.